everybody, what's good? This is our boy Coach Malachi Williams, and you are number 2 to New Media Today USA. Let's go! Alright everybody, look, I'm gonna get straight to the goddamn point. I am sick and tired of John Fury, Tyson Fury's father. He's been doing a whole lot of goddamn talking lately, and I'm tired of it. Everything out of his mouth is what it can't be, what it's not going to be. You see what I'm saying? He is dumpy diapers. He reminds me of Grandpa Smurf. He reminds me of Grouchy Smurf. He's always mad, always bitter, always got something to say. Well, you know, my son Tyson Fury, he's not afraid of anybody. He can do this, he can do that. Anthony Joshua, he can beat him with one hand tied behind his back. But then you turn around and say, Tyson Fury's been inactive. He hasn't fought in a while. You see what I'm saying? That's an excuse, far as I'm concerned. Now you're talking about, oh, if this fight don't get made in 3 days, we're gonna pull out. Because why? Why do you want to pull out? Why do you want to pull out John Fury? You see what I'm saying? If you are the voice of your son, and if this is what you're saying, then you're telling me this is what Tyson Fury is thinking. And if you are repeating what Tyson Fury is thinking, I'm starting to question Tyson Fury's heart right now. If you are a Tyson Fury fan, this is for you. Now listen, your man is looking bad on these streets right now. You see what I'm saying? Anthony Joshua hasn't said one word. He's been training. Tyson Fury has been training. But Tyson Fury said a few doubtful things. Not sure if this fight going to go down. He's been inactive. He may fight Wilder again. That sounds like you got doubt in your mind. You see what I'm saying? That's what it sounds like to me. But then your father, John Fury, is taking it to a whole different level. Doing IFL TV interviews. Doing interviews with anyone who will put a camera in his face. You see what I'm saying? And put a microphone in his mouth. He even did a special announcement saying this is for Anthony Joshua and Anthony Joshua fans and this and that. And if the fight don't get made at such and such time, yada, 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 put up or shut up. But guess what? Every other day you're shooting a damn video, talking negative, glass half empty type stuff. So I got my laptop computer right here, guys. I want you to hear something. You probably already heard it. This is Eddie Hearn on IFL TV. Let me keep my mouth closed so you can hear exactly what the interview is talking about. And I just want to make sure that you guys can hear it. And Eddie Hearn is right. It sounds like that the Fury camp don't want none of Anthony Joshua. I don't want to hear anything about, oh, you know, this is just the mind games they play. No. You're not going to hide behind the mind games anymore. I gave you the benefit of the doubt with the mind games in the past. I'm not doing it anymore. We're not going to play these F-boy games today. Now, I say all that to say this, because if Anthony Joshua was saying the same stuff that Tyson Fury and John Fury is saying in the public, he'll get a whole different reaction. He's a coward. He's a bitch. He's afraid. He's a chicken. All of this stuff. So, but if Anthony Joshua would be saying the same stuff that the Furies is saying, but when it's the Furies, oh, you know, give them the benefit of the doubt. Oh, this the Gypsy thing. Oh, you know, they just being, you know, they playing head games. No. We're not going to play these games today. Again, as I told you before, guys, I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm on nobody's side. You see what I'm saying? But I got to call it like it is. Anybody can get it with me. Joshua can get it. Wilder can get it. John Fury can get it. Tyson Fury can get it. Alexander Usyk can get it. You know, even my favorite fighter, Terence Crawford, he can get it too. If you get out of line, get out of pocket, and I'm starting to hear coward stuff coming out of your mouth, I'm going to call you out on it. It is what it is. Let's hear what Eddie Hearn got to say.
Okay. I saw his interview. I mean, it's baffling, really. We're out here absolutely grafting our nuts off, trying to deliver the biggest fight, and he's basically telling people that there are no offers and that there's absolutely no chance. Who's going to put the money up in a pandemic? We're well aware we're in a global pandemic. We're well aware it's very difficult to do major deals at the moment. Luckily, I'm on it, right? And I'm grafting away to get this done, and I will get this done. So a little bit of positivity, a little bit of glass half full mentality, and a little bit of support to make the biggest fight in boxing. Because all I hear at the moment, oh, Tyson Fury, oh, 3 days left, time's running out. What, you don't want to fight? You want to support this fight? You want to work with us to make this fight? Or are you looking for excuses not to take this fight? Because that's all I hear. Oh, they won't cut the money. Why not? Go and cut the money, let's get this done. I want it, I'm fighting him. So, all I know is, from our side, 100% focused on making the fight, AJ has given us our full support to get this done. He trusts in us to deliver. And this weekend, both parties will get numerous options and offers to do the fight in various locations. We will converse with both parties, all the teams, and say which one we want to accept. Then it's over to them. Now, what I can't do is tell you who's going to want to take what fight, where, and which deal they're going to take. But what I do know is there will be plenty of options for them to choose from. And I'm very confident that this fight happens.
That's it. That's all I needed to hear. Now, I know what you Tyson Fury fans are going to say. Oh, that's Fast Eddie. You can't trust Eddie Hearn. Oh, he's a liar. He's this, he's that. Listen, the question is this. What? Do you want to fight John Fury? This is what this man is saying. Do you want to fight? You need to have a glass half full mentality. You see what I'm saying? Oh, you need to come up with something in 3 days. Or we're going to do this and do that. Man, child to the please. I smell P-U-S-S-Y. That's what I smell right now. And it don't smell too good. This is not the good stuff. This is the bad stuff. And I got to call it like it is. If I offend anybody who supports Tyson Fury, listen, you have to address these issues right now. Because right now, I don't want to hear anything about, oh, coach, you're falling for the head games. I thought you were smarter than that. You should know better. No. I'm not trying to hear all that no more, man. Listen, I fell for it last time. I'm not trying to hear all that. I'm listening to what John Fury has been saying. He's giving special service announcements saying that, Eddie Hearn, you better come through. Put up or shut up. The man working to make it happen. You got Frank Hearn. You got Frank Warren. You got Bob Arum. It seems like that Eddie Hearn is the only one that's working doing something. What the hell old ass Bob Arum doing? 90 years old. What the hell old ass Frank Warren doing? You see what I'm saying? Are they just sitting on their hands, twiddling their thumbs, and Eddie Hearn is the only one that has to work to make this happen? If you say he's lying, then how come Bob Arum ain't doing nothing? How come Frank Warren ain't doing nothing? I only see one man working his ass off to make this happen, and that's Eddie Hearn. You see what I'm saying? That's what I see. You see what I'm saying? So I'm very passionate about this because I'm tired of John Fury. I do not like John Fury. You see what I'm saying? I don't. He's negative as hell. He's old and he's bitter. And he run his mouth too damn much. I see what Tyson Fury get it from. He got his talk game from his father. I get that. But I ain't banging on Tyson Fury right now because he did say some negative stuff as well. But we're not worried about that. Listen, this is arguably the biggest payday that your son is going to have in his life. So, John Fury, this video is directly for you. Are you a coward? Is your son a coward? You see what I'm saying? Now, I'm not disrespecting Tyson Fury. I like the Gypsy King. I really do. But your father making you look bad out here in these streets, man. I just got to tell it like a T.I. is. Your dad, John Fury, is making Tyson Fury look bad. He making it look like you scared. He making it look like you trying to back out right now because he's representing you. Every time John Fury talks, People listen to John Fury and say, damn, is this what Tyson Fury is thinking? Is this what Tyson Fury is saying? Tyson Fury ain't checked his dad. He came out and said, hey, look, man, Pop, check this out, man. Let me clear the record. I do want this fight with Anthony Joshua. We are going to fight. I have been getting a little impatient because I've been inactive. But you've been inactive because it was your fault, Tyson Fury. You could have fought last year. You could have fought Wilder, and you could have fought the other guy after Wilder in December. But you didn't fight. You chose not to fight. Facts. You are inactive because you chose not to be inactive. So now, if you're having second thoughts about fighting Anthony Joshua, say so. Stop trying to throw it on Eddie Hearn. Stop trying to make it look like Eddie Hearn is the one that's lying and this and that. This man is being positive. And listen, again, I don't have a dog in the fight. You see what I'm saying? I'm not from the UK, so I don't have a love affair with Eddie Hearn. I don't have a love affair with John Fury or Tyson Fury or Anthony Joshua. Whatever goes on in the UK, that's a UK thing. Right here, me coming from Miami, me looking at it as objective as I can. I'm looking at it for what it is. I'm tired of John Fury, man. He run his mouth too goddamn much, and it seemed like the Fury camp is having second thoughts. You see what I'm saying? So I tell you what, Anthony Joshua. This is the advice I got for you, brother. When you get in that goddamn ring, you go ahead and you handle your business. Handle your business. If you can get Tyson Fury in the ring. I'm starting to doubt if you can get this guy in the ring now. Because I'm hearing a whole lot of goddamn talking. But according to John Fury, the stuff that's coming out of his mouth, he's been very, very negative. I don't hear Bob Arum saying nothing. I don't hear Frank Warren saying nothing. It's like Eddie Hearn is out here on his own trying to make this thing happen. Instead of everybody saying, if you're a supporter of Tyson Fury, you should be asking yourself this here, whether you like Frank Warren or not. And I get it. If you support Tyson Fury, you don't like AJ, you don't like Eddie Hearn. I get all of that. I don't give a damn about none of that. Who you like, who you don't like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. You see what I'm saying? All I'm saying is this here. From a boxing fan standpoint, we want to see the best fight the best. Now, you have a contract between two fighters who have signed, right? And they agreed to fight each other. But you got a big mouth ass dad, John Fury, who I don't like. So if you do see this video, John Fury, I do not like you at all. You are negative, your ass old, you're bitter, and you run your damn mouth too goddamn much. And Tyson Fury, you need to get your old man in check. You see what I'm saying? Because he's making you look bad out here. I got to be the one to address it. I have to. If I have any Tyson Fury fans who fall out with me, don't like me anymore because I'm checking John Fury, then so be it. It is what it is. So be it, baby. It is what it is. I don't care. All I'm saying is this here. John Fury is getting on my goddamn nerves. And if you're a Tyson Fury fan, you have to feel the same way. Because if you believe in Tyson Fury the way you say you believe in him, you don't want to hear none of that foolishness coming out of John Fury's mouth. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to hear any pessimism. You don't want to hear any doubt. He sounds like he got a whole lot of fear in his heart for his son. That's what it sounds like to me. I don't give a damn about, again, I don't want to hear nothing about no head games. Oh, he's playing head games, psychological warfare. If Tyson Fury was doing it, maybe I can go for that. But I'm through with the head game. I'm not going to sit here and try to figure out if it's head games, if it's not head games. No, man, I smell pussy. I got to call it like it is. I smell like somebody's scared right now. You see what I'm saying? Somebody's scared of this Nigerian UK nightmare and Anthony Joshua. That's what it sounds like to me. And if I'm wrong, prove me wrong. Stop doing all this goddamn talking. Stop jumping in front of cameras, talking about, oh, Eddie Hearn, you know, you gotta come through. If you don't make this fight happen in 3 days, we're gonna walk away, and yada yada. There's no money for this fight. You don't have a venue or date. The contract doesn't mean anything. So it's like you're saying everything in your power to try to run away from this fight. It sounds like what Eddie Hearn is saying is correct. Y'all don't want the fight. Period. The Fury camp don't want the fight. Tyson Fury is in the gym training, but I doubt now if he's training for Anthony Joshua. I doubt it now. He's probably training for somebody else. And we'll probably find out in the next week or so, more than likely, the Tyson Fury camp is probably going to walk away. If Eddie Hearn do present the site, the venue, and all that stuff to them, I promise you guys this here. You're going to hear something from Fury camp. They're going to say something totally different. They're going to find a way to wiggle out of this. It don't look good right now. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to just be honest with you. Not based on what I'm trying to come up with myself, but based on what John Fury is saying. Not Tyson Fury, John Fury. John Fury represents his son, Tyson Fury. So if he's saying all of these things representing for his son, then that must mean his son, Tyson Fury, feels the same way. And if Tyson Fury feels the same way as John Fury, then I tell you everything you need to know, man. Maybe Tyson Fury is not the Gypsy King at all. Maybe he doesn't have the heart that I thought he had. Maybe he's not as strong mentally as I thought he was. Maybe AJ is the real assassin. Maybe AJ is the real killer of the UK. And I'm starting to think that right now. You see what I'm saying? So, if this fight was to happen, I gotta go with AJ in the first fight. Period. I have to. Again, this ain't, listen, I don't have a dog in the race. You see what I'm saying? I don't pledge allegiance to Anthony Joshua. Don't know the man. I don't pledge allegiance to Tyson Fury. What I do is I pledge allegiance to the sport of boxing. I like to see fights. This is what I love. I love to see good boxers get in the ring and get it on. That's what I'm all about. I want to see smoke. If you say you the goddamn best, act like it. Don't have your old ass man out here doing interviews, the dumpy diapers, looking like grouchy Smurf. Every time you turn around, you know, he's mad, he's bitter. Or, you know, Anthony Joshua, he's nobody. You know, my son, I beat him with one arm tied behind his back. But then your son turn around talking about, oh, he's been inactive. And the only thing that beat me is if I'm inactive, you know, then maybe Joshua have a good chance because I've been inactive. No, don't run. Don't you run. You gonna lay down and wear this. You see what I'm saying? You sold this man out. You called Anthony Joshua a coward. You said he was a bitch. You said you was going to do this to him, that to him, this to him, that to him. Well, guess what? You can't get a chance to do all of these things that you said out of your fat mouth, John Fury, that your son was going to do to Anthony Joshua, and what your son Tyson Fury said out of his fat mouth, what he was going to do to Anthony Joshua. You can't do it if you're trying to run now. Stop trying to run. You're not Usain Bolt. Stop trying to run. Every time I turn around, I'm here backtracking. You want to backtrack. You want to do this now. You know what I mean? You're doing jumping jacks. You're doing the Tootsie Roll. You're doing the butterfly. You're doing everything but trying to make this damn fight happen. You see what I'm saying? And I'm tired of it, dog. I'm tired of it. I tried to be patient. I tried to be patient with it. I tried to be real with it. I tried to be trill with it. But every time I hear John Fury, I hear a scared old ass man who's trying to get his son out of this fight. You see what I'm saying? If you didn't want to fight the man, why you call Anthony Joshua a coward? Why you call Anthony Joshua P-U-S-S-Y? Why you call Anthony Joshua B-I-T-C-H? Why you call him all these different names? Why you said you a beater with one arm tied behind your back and he's nothing but a blown up weightlifter and a bodybuilder and all that stuff there? If you really felt that way, why is your old ass man coming doing interviews trying to back out the fight now? Oh, Eddie Hearn, if you don't come through in 3 days, this is what we're going to do, and we're going to leave, and yada, 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 because it ain't happening. You know why it ain't happening? Because you don't want it to happen. Because you're scared of what might happen to your son if he step off in that ring with Anthony Joshua. And I'm really starting to believe that. And guess what? Like I said before, if you are a Tyson Fury fan, the only thing you should be talking about, you should feel the same way that I feel. You want to know why? Because you should put your bias aside and feel the same way I feel. Because anytime you hear an old man, Tyson Fury's supposed to be the king of the Gypsies, right? Well, the king don't be trying to back out of no fights. If Anthony Joshua was this bum, this dosser that you just gonna whoop beat behind with one hand tied behind your back, if it was that doggone easy, why are you trying to get out of this fight? Why are you putting all this pressure on Eddie Hearn, saying if he don't come through here or come through there, we're gonna do A, B, C, and D? What about Bob Arum? What is Bob Arum doing? Is he in the Oval Zone? Is he eating Jello pudding pops? What is he doing? What is Frank Warren doing? I thought all three of them supposed to be working together to make this fight happen. It seems to me that Frank Warren, Bob Arum, Big Mouth John Fury, and Tyson Fury, it seems like that side really trying to back out of this now. I don't care what nobody say. From my own ears, from what I've been hearing for the past couple weeks, and I haven't said anything. But I have to call it like it is. Listen, guys, I'm not here to make friends, man. I'm here to call it like it is. If I hurt your feelings because I'm talking about your champ, guess what? You shouldn't be so damn sensitive. Listen to what John Fury said. You should be upset with John Fury. You should be upset with John Fury. He is the one that sound like dopey diapers to me. You see what I'm saying? So, we heard what Eddie Hearn said. We heard what the man said. You see what I'm saying? I like Eddie Hearn. I like Frank Warren. I like Bob Arum. You see what I'm saying? I like Tyson Fury. I don't like some of the coward stuff that Tyson Fury's dad is saying right about now. I don't like that. And once again, if your daddy is saying it, then more than likely that's what your son feel like in his heart. Because if Tyson Fury feel this way in his heart, and you are the mouthpiece, John Fury, of your son, then guess what? Y'all looking real bad out here in these streets, man, because you're doing all this goddamn talking. Because one thing about it, Anthony Joshua ain't no Deontay Wilder. He's not Deontay Wilder. You see what I'm saying? The stuff that Fury did to Deontay Wilder, he ain't gonna be able to do that with Anthony Joshua. He won't be able to do that. He can't come at him that way. You see what I'm saying? That boy can fight. Anthony Joshua can fight. And you know he can fight. And that's probably why, John Fury, you kind of scared right now, boy. I'm gonna tell you something. I really smell something right now. I smell what The Rock is cooking. I smell what The Rock is cooking right now. And right now, somebody, Team Gypsy, Team Fury, seem like they shaking in their boots right now. I gotta call it like it is. Again, I'm not here to make friends. I'm not here to make friends, man. I ain't kissing no ass and make no friends with no damn body. I'm calling it like it is, bro. Right now, I'm mad at John Fury. This dude here is negative as hell, and and Tyson Fury, let me tell you something. You need to shut your old man mouth up, because the old man need to sit his old ass down some goddamn well. He ain't no fighter. He ain't none of that. But if your old man is representing you, if your old man is really speaking to the world what you feel in your heart, you need to be man enough to come out and say that. If you don't want to fight Anthony Joshua right now, say, listen, man, right now I've been inactive. Anthony Joshua is a phenomenal fighter. I don't believe in my heart that I can beat him right now because I've been inactive. You need to say that. People will respect that. But you're doing all this capping, calling Anthony Joshua a coward, disrespecting the man, calling him every name in the book. The man ain't saying none of that to you. None of that. The disrespect for Anthony Joshua is one thing, and that's cool. I ain't got no problem with you disrespecting Anthony Joshua, but get in the ring and back it up. But don't talk trash, sign a contract to fight the man, talk trash, and then try to back out of it. You see what I'm saying? Why are you trying to back out of it, John Fury? Why is Tyson Fury trying to back out of it? Because guess what? John Fury and Tyson Fury is one and the goddamn same. Both of them. Because your dad represents the father. Because the father represents the son. You see what I'm saying? So if the father is saying it, that's what the son is saying. And I doubt if John Fury is saying anything other than what his son is saying. And if that's what y'all saying, then guess what? Y'all some cowards. Because you ran your mouth, you ran your fat mouth, and you know damn well you're scared of Anthony Joshua. And that's how I feel about it. If you disagree with me, hey man, that's cool. I ain't got no problem with that, baby boy. I ain't got no problem with that. But what I do have, we have video footage of what John Fury is saying out of his mouth. You see what I'm saying? Sound like he making excuses, sound like he don't want to make this fight happen. Let's listen to it one more time for what Eddie Hearn is saying. Let's listen to it one more time for what Eddie Hearn is saying, and I agree with Eddie Hearn 100%. Let's go.
100% focused on making the fight. AJ has given us our full support to get this done. He trusts in us to deliver. And this weekend, both parties will get numerous options and offers to do the fight in various locations. We will converse with both parties, all the teams, and say which one we want to accept. Then it's over to them. Now, what I can't do is tell you who's going to want to take what fight, where, and, you know, which deal they're going to take. But what I do know is there will be plenty of options for them to choose from. And I'm very confident that this fight happens.
Okay, cool. So now, this weekend, John Fury, I know you're scared right now. I know you're shaking in your boots and you're trying to run your big ass out of this fight. Hell to the no. You ran your mouth too much. You're going to have to back up everything you and your fat mouth son said. I like Tyson Fury, but he got a big ass mouth. I like John Fury, but I know he got his big ass mouth from his dad, John Fury. I understand Tyson Fury, you got your big mouth from your dad. So I get that. Ain't got no problem with that. Again, I ain't got to have a love affair with Tyson Fury. You guys in the UK who are diehard Tyson Fury fans, that's your love affair. I have no love affair with Tyson Fury. I don't give a damn who trained him. I don't give a damn who coached him. I don't give a damn about none of that. Now, I respect the trainers, who all the people who ever worked with Tyson Fury. I really do. I have a lot of love and respect for you guys. You guys do not represent the heart of this man. If this man is trying to back out of the Anthony Joshua fight, after you sold him out, after you called him cowards, BITCHs, you called him every name in the book, you signed the contract, and if you're trying to back out of this fight, then guess what? And if y'all still riding for this coward, if Tyson Fury backs out of this fight, I'm not going to call him a coward now, but if he backs out of this fight, he's a coward. I don't care nothing about none of that deal. He's a coward if you back out of this fight. Because you ran your mouth too much, dog. You ran your mouth too much. You see what I'm saying? I'm tired of John Fury, and if I was you guys in the UK, you need to check the old man. Y'all need to tell this old man to shut his fat ass mouth up because he's talking too much. He's talking too much. He's talking too negative. You see what I'm saying? I'm a boxing fan. You see what I'm saying? I don't have a love affair with Tyson Fury. I don't have a love affair with Anthony Joshua. I don't have a dog in the goddamn race. But what I don't like is this here, the hypocrisy. If Anthony Joshua was saying the same stuff that John Fury and Tyson Fury were saying out of his mouth, you Tyson Fury fans would be like, oh man, Anthony Joshua's a coward. You know, he's this, he's that, he's scared, he's chicken. But when Tyson Fury and his dad said, it's all, you know, this is Fury, he just playing head games, mind games, this is what he does, coach. You don't understand Tyson Fury. This is what he does. Okay, but what about John Fury? What about John Fury? You see what I'm saying? John Fury been doing interviews every day. It seemed like every day, all throughout the day. It sounds like he's shaking in his boots. It sounds like he's scared. That's what I sound. I don't give a damn the false bravado that he puts on in front of the camera. He talks tough. I hear the tough talk, but guess what? John Fury ain't gonna be in the ring taking them punches. He's not gonna be in the ring getting hit with body shots. He's not gonna be the one in the ring getting hit with uppercuts and left hooks and overhand right. He's not gonna be the one getting hit with that. And guess what? It's gonna be Tyson Fury getting hit with those punches, and it's gonna be Anthony Joshua getting hit with those punches. So you as an old ass father, you can sit back and do all the talking you want because you ain't gonna get in the ring with Anthony Joshua. Your son got to get in there with him, and that's if he don't back out. That's if he don't back out. You are gonna be fixing to make the most money that you ever made in your life. And you talking about backing out this fight? You're talking about, oh, if it doesn't happen within the next 3 days, we're gonna go on. Go on to what? Fight what? Who you gonna go on to? What you gonna go run back to Wilder? If you gonna run back to Wilder, a guy who you beat twice already, you might mess around and lose that fight if you fight Wilder again. You see what I'm saying? Because there ain't no guarantee you're gonna beat him. There's no guarantee you're going to beat him. Because we all know if you're fighting for the third time, now I picked Tyson Fury to beat Deontay Wilder if they fight. I do pick Tyson Fury to beat Deontay Wilder if they fight the third time, but this is the heavyweight division. If this is the heavyweight division, and anything can happen. One loss can mess up everything. You see what I'm saying? So now, if you don't fight Anthony Joshua next, who you going to fight, Tyson Fury? Who you going to fight? Tell me who you going to fight. Who are you going to fight if you don't fight Anthony Joshua next? What you going to fight, Odo Wallin? Odo Wallin might cut you out one again. Who you going to fight? If you want to make you some money, you want to fight Deontay Wilder again. You see what I'm saying? After you said you'll never fight him again. After you said the contract expired, and then you said you'll never fight him again because he disrespected the Gypsy people. Now you're talking about reconsidering fighting him again. And I get it. From a business standpoint, it makes sense. But it ain't no guarantee you're going to whoop him. You see what I'm saying? Now, I believe you can beat Deontay Wilder again, but there's no guarantee if you fight him again, you're going to whoop him. Because nothing is guaranteed, because all it takes is one punch. But we're going to put Deontay Wilder aside for a moment. This video is for John Fury. John Fury, I don't know you, sir. Don't know you at all. But right now, you sound real P-U-S-S-Y right now. You sound P-U-S-S-Y. And I'm going to tell you that. And if I saw you in your face, I'd tell you that. Because someone should have been checking your old ass for all this negative stuff you've been saying about this fight, and this ain't going to happen, and yada yada, Eddie Hearn ain't going to do this. But what the hell Frank Warren and Bob Arum doing? So they just sitting on their old ass hands, collecting dust, collecting money. You see what I'm saying? Listen, Eddie Hearn trying to make it happen. Everybody know he's trying to make it happen. So you saying Eddie Hearn lying, and you guys want to tell him the truth? Team Tyson Fury. Team Fury, this is what I have to say to you guys. Stop running your mouth. I don't want to hear nothing about no head games. You see what I'm saying? You looking real suspect out here in these streets, right here in the United States. Maybe in the UK across the pond, y'all look like heroes and champs. But right here where I'm from, where I'm at, you guys looking real suspect right now. Real suspect. You sold this boy out, Anthony Joshua. You better back up every goddamn thing you said. Because if you back out of this fight, Fury, the family of Furies are cowards in my eyes. Other than that, this is our boy Coach Malachi Williams, representing for New Media Today, USA. Boxing and peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Come on.